I'm Nick. No one else introduced themselves. That'd be the
It's Nick and
funniest.
los guys.
Nick and those guys.
Nicolas, a.k.a. Leche Sucio.
Leche Sucio. That is my nickname, actually.
Leche sucio.
Yeah.
That's great.
Do you know what that is? You speak a little Spanish.
Milk dirty.
Dirty milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that
Yeah,
was
but
the
if you-
literal translation you just did, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the interesting thing about
Yeah.
Spanish. Like, there's this place in that is it's called El Pollo Feliz, where
Oh, okay.
it's technically chicken happy, but it means the happy chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Sentence
also
structure gets flipped
Leche
around.
Sucio. If you Google it, you're just gonna see Spanish porn
Oh, okay.
with
That
like
makes
cum
sense.
cum
Yeah.
shots.
Nice.
So 'cause
AKA
it just means
mayo sandwich.
it just means cum. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So you can call me Leche Sucio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that'd be a
embrace it.
good like a wrestler name.
Dude,
like
call me-
professional wrestler.
I
Dude,
also
Nick has
it's
actually the build for a professional wrestler. You should actually get into WWE.
it's like Leche Sucio or White Devil.
Yeah, White Devil, yeah, aka White Devil, yeah.
That would be great.
This is a good nickname.
It is.
Both
yeah, I
of
like the Austin 316 shirt.
Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah.
That's like the last time I was into professional wrestling. I think I was in fifth grade, and I'd never really watched it. And then we watched, for whatever reason, we watched once an Austin 316.
Hell
That
yeah.
whole like Steve Austin
That's
like
the
came
one.
out, and we're just like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever.
I never really got into wrestling. Maybe a little bit. Like
Yeah.
when Edge was around, I don't know who.
Who's Edge?
Edge was clearly a wrestler. But, you know, honestly, I didn't stay with it enough because, like, immediately around that time, like, middle school into high school era,
Yeah.
I had to drop out and take care of my dad. So I was not
Oh,
watching a lot
yeah.
of fucking TV, honestly.
It's also for retarded people.
It really is. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't. I mean, we
do you-
shouldn't say that. We're gonna like literally get like 4 million
Hey, I
retarded
think it's
people
very
pissed off.
entertaining. I'm all for like group activities, you know what I mean, and like
Yeah.
and theatrics and like it's basically hardcore theater. You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They're
it is
incredible
insane.
athletes.
Yes,
too.
and they get
They're
messed
amazing.
up
Yeah.
sometimes. It's so crazy.
You ever seen that video? I can't remember the name of the reporter, but he got punched in the
Oh,
face
yeah.
by one of them. You ever seen that, Pablo?
No.
It's amazing.
Oh,
Like
no.
he's like, well, but it isn't real. Like,
No, but
are
I
you
lo-
trying to tell me it's real? And the guy's like slaps
Yeah.
him as hard as he can. He's like,
That's-
does that feel fake to you?
That's
Just
wild.
like keeps slapping
It's
him.
crazy.
That is wild. My favorite
It's
one
pretty
is like
amazing.
seeing. I think it was like this amateur wrestler, and he was like messing with kids. Like he was just like, you know, like be going and like there's kids like yeah, and it's just like try
Like,
like
go
fake
to
punch
punch
them.
'em?
Yeah, and like they like.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's like in a
kids.
mall somewhere.
Yeah, bro, it's so funny.
Dude, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, he's like in a mall somewhere, like putting his middle finger like 4 inches from a kid's face.
Did you ever see? There's like a famous video where they fucked up an old lady.
Pablo, are you disinterested? What's going on here?
I'm documenting stuff. I'm paying attention. Shut up. What am I giving bad feedback?
I
You're
just
the one
don't
that told
understand.
me
You're
that
sitting
not
on
to
your
talk
phone.
as much. He
Are you
literally
taking it
said,
seriously?
he's like, hey, you're actually kind of talking
No,
a
that's
lot,
not what I
and your
said.
opinions don't matter.
That's
So
not what I said.
If you can actually just kind of let me and
He
David do our
is
thing.
such a baby, dude. I
and-
gotta be careful with him.
But then I'm over here like, then you guys do your thing, and then he's like, what we have to say is not fucking.
Are you disinterested though? He's just like sitting on your phone over there.
I can multitask really well.
He's
I
like,
don't know if
are
know
you
this.
are you not in this? Are you not taking this seriously?
Yeah, I'm not.
love me?
I
I
actually
thought you
don't
loved
take you seriously whatsoever.
You,
I'm actually
you do have
only here
like
for David.
bad girlfriend energy. It's like you're too loud, you're too quiet, your shit all sucks. And like,
What's
do
your
you not
problem,
love me?
Pablo?
Like, you fucking sit in lawn chairs, you broke bitch. Like, that's what you tell me. Like,
Dude,
you're
I'm
like,
done making you lunch. I'm done.
Yeah, whatever.
Did you say lunch?
Lunch.
The lunch.
What's that?
Lunch.
Lunch.
Oh, that's how you say lunch?
Lunch. Hey,
Damn.
lunch.
A lunch.
Dude, I'm going with the leche
It's also a
sucio
good
thing.
way to like ask someone to pass the coke. Pass the
Oh,
lunch.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Well, I mean,
Nice.
not necessarily, but you like, I guess, pass that thing. You know what I mean? You just-
Oh, okay.
We happen to say.
That's so funny, man.
I don't
it's-
know,
I
and-
love hearing about that, like, small slang stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
so
there's a
out
lot,
of
like,
touch with
like,
it.
si quema, cuh, like,
Yeah.
you could say that, and like it's like multiple different things, because like si quema is like literally like that will burn, like in a serious question
okay.
like that, and then you'd be like, "Si quema," like it works really good, or you know what I mean, or like it fucks, like hell yeah, like it's like a slang term for like
That's cool.
yeah, si quema, good.
Si quema. I've heard that, but
Yeah.
I never knew what it meant.
I always associated that with Edgar's.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely pretty funny, and like if you're using it seriously, me and my friends would probably only use it like ironically, but then you end up using it seriously for things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's that you're not the type that like, because there's overuse of it, you know what I mean? There's not like, hey, what are you doing over there? You should get off your phone.
Stop it, Pablo. Do you want to have an argument right here and now?
No, I was just being funny.
It wasn't funny, actually. It was kind of
I'll bet-
hurtful.
I love hearing you two argue. It makes me wish I got to work with the two of
Oh
you.
my god, dude!
It was bad. They had to separate us.
It's so
Because
funny.
it was just like that all day. Like we would just be saying nonsense to each other and
Dude.
arguing dumb
And
shit.
I love how was freaking out how combative I am with like that's like I definitely told.
I forgot when I trained you that you told me some of those stories,
Yeah,
and
he's
I'd completely forgotten because like no one is combative with her like that and sticks around, you know. So I forgot.
Because I've had bosses like that in the past where like their main go-to language, just speaking to you in like a normal day-to-day interaction,
Yeah.
it seems combative.
Combative
But
and
they're just like
derogatory.
that's how they are. They'll be like
It
they're
is.
you know, and I work, and it was a construction job I'm referring to, right?
Yeah.
And I won't get too specific, but it'd be like you know, what, do you not know what you're doing? And I'd be like, well, honestly, if you would just explain it a little better, I'd probably understand it. And she'd be like, okay, well, let's sit down together and we'll do it. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that
exactly.
kind of interaction where it's
Yeah.
like, it sounds a little snarky, but these people, that's how they interact. And if you're responding to them and
Yeah.
like you don't get mad, but you're interacting, a lot of times
Right.
you can just go with the flow because they're so pent up and like they want to get that fucking point across. Like they're just that's
true.
them.
That's just
That
their
they
way
don't
of
even
talking.
fucking notice that you're matching their level unless you make a big deal about it. But
They don't even realize that they're at that level.
no,
Yeah.
no, and then like, oh my god, I did just sound like that. Whatever, let's just get this shit done or whatever.
For
Yeah, but it
Sure.
is extremely combative. It's not normal. It's like
No,
you're-
it's insane.
It's like talking to someone on the street versus your mom. You know,
Yeah.
you're like someone on the street. You can easily go, "Well, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about." But you're not gonna
Right,
do that
right.
to your. I don't know.
Well, you would.
Yeah.
You do even. You do much worse to your mom.
Well, I don't tell her to fuck off.
Yeah. No.
I talk shit. I talk shit to my mom.
You do.
I thought
Dude,
it's-
I don't
I
ever.
just, but not like wild, like super disrespectful shit. It's mostly like it's based on fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not just talking shit to talk shit, but you know what I mean. I'll definitely won't just sit there and take it because she's like she loves to talk shit too. You know what I mean? Where do you think I get
That
it from?
sucks.
Like she'll go off on you.
Oh my god, yeah. Especially when she drinks too much, like she will like nonstop mad shit.
That
like,
sucks, man.
Yeah. So
What
like,
do you mean? Like what kind of shit?
oh my god, like even this morning, just talking shit. It's like I walked out and like today's like one of my days off, right? So I walk out and I go into the kitchen. She's in the kitchen. She goes, "Well, I expected to find you over here cooking breakfast," and I was just like, "Oh, that's cool, because
What the
I
fuck?
expect you to cook me breakfast on your day off." And she's like, "Yo, will you expect me to cook you food on your break? You text me that you're coming home for your break on my days off." And I was like, well, I didn't tell her this. I was like, whatever, dog. And I made some joke or whatever. I was like, even if I did, you wouldn't appreciate shit or whatever. And she's like, oh my god, you're so like, and then like it's like a little argument, but it's like we're laughing at the same time. But
Yeah.
Right.
but then at the same time, it's like the difference is I ask, hey, I'm on the way home. Did you cook any food? Because you have to eat too. If you happen to cook food at the time that I'm going and I can get some, then great. I don't say, I expect you to fucking cook me food when I get home.
Yeah.
That's the fucking difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just checking.
Yeah, so that's what she fucking said, and I was just like, bro, I don't fucking tell you like, hey, I expect you to be up by this time and make me fucking food. Like,
Right.
that's the difference. That's the way she talks. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you're fucking retarded. I'll talk shit back.
Yeah, speaking of bad bosses, like one of my third or fourth job was landscaping, and we would just be like lifting like 200-pound flagstone like all day and doing landscaping for like yuppies. And my boss's name was Vince, and he was just insufferable, like the worst boss I ever had, and just really, really dumb. And like the second day after lifting a bunch of flagstone, like the second day, he's all complaining. He's like, "We have to go to this other place. Like I have stuff to do. Like you've got to. I'm just gonna have you handle it. I'll give you a trimmer, and you just need to trim like 8 layers of dead honeysuckle off this person's back wall." And then he's like, by the way, keep an eye out. Like there's a girl over the fence that whenever I work there, she like wears like a thong bikini and lays out in the lawn chair and like shows like her ass
Really?
and takes her top off.
That's
Like she doesn't
crazy.
show her nipples, but like turns around, but
That's
like
my
holds
type
her,
of
over her
job.
breasts.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Sign me up.
I don't
So-
know. I hate that stuff.
So I go to this
I'm
job,
gay.
and like he's like, I gotta go. Like I'm gonna take off. You can handle it. And I'm going through all this honeysuckle, and it's just layers of dead honeysuckle filled with desert mice nests.
Oh, damn.
So I'm like chopping into mice, and like blood is splattering.
Oh my
So like
God.
I'm like, dude, you need to get me goggles and a mask. Like I can't. Like
You're not opposed to murdering tons of dead mice?
It's I
How
needed
do you
money
murder dead mice?
just with the trimmer.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were,
Oh,
they
you
were
were saying-
alive. Yeah, families. You were just killing, genociding.
Yeah.
I think it's
ton of
meese.
Yeah, it might be. You should also talk about the genocide you did on those poor chickens.
Oh yeah, that's bad too. Yeah, working class jobs, you end up killing like a lot of animals for sure.
It's
but
fucking wild.
so I'm chopping through all these things. Like he complains and brings me goggles and a mask, and like just calling me like a bitch. The whole like Jesus Christ, this fucking kid thinks he needs like goggles, and I'm like, I've got like a line of like blood from like desert mice.
That's gross.
And so anyway, he leaves again, and I'm doing it again. It's like literally like I don't know, tens of rats or mice nests like in this thing. It's insane. And that girl comes out, and she's in a thong, like this like bright yellow, like neon yellow green color from like a lot of clothes had it in the 90s.
I can see it now.
And I'm like, dude, that girl's like 14 years old.
Oh,
Like, that's
Jesus
like a kid.
Christ. No,
Hey, that's
It's
not
like
good.
a
not a
super
girl.
young girl,
Yeah,
maybe
that's not a-
15.
that's a girl.
That's
Yeah.
that's a little girl.
And when Vince came back, I'm like, dude, that girl's like 15 years old. He's like, whatever. Like he's like all mad that
Oh
I'm
my
judgmental.
You know
God,
that's
man.
so weird that you say that. Like, well, not weird, but like it reminds me of like when you, like, I used to go to a lot of strip clubs when I was traveling for
Yeah.
work,
Nice.
and I went to
God, I
one of
hate
the
strip clubs.
worst ones ever. Like
Oh,
to this day, I would love to shout them out. I'll tell you guys the name after. It's a perfect name. I don't know. I'll tell you. It's called.
Oh, okay.
And it was so like.
Where is it?
It was somewhere, I think, in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
And so their hours were like 10 to 2. So they were
What?
only open like 4 hours or
Was it
something
in a
like
big
that.
city?
It was right outside big cities. Like, it was
Yeah.
definitely
Dude, it
like,
gets sad
I drove
out
there
there
for a
in
minute,
Midwest when
and
you
like I
leave the
drove up,
big
and there was like
city.
some nice cars in the parking lot or whatever, but it wasn't a lot of cars. And I was like, whatever, let's just fucking send it. I got like 2.5 hours. Let's go. I walk in, and it was the most awkward thing ever. So like, there's probably a 15-year-old up on stage, like
No.
this 15-year-old tiny black chick, just like she looked super undeveloped, young, like super short hair, like so it looked like a boy almost.
God, that's awful, dude.
And I was like, so I walk, and then so like I walk in, and I walk into the bar, and the hottest one in there was the bartender. She was like a college student or something, but she was like
Yeah.
dressed in like sweats and a t-shirt, like nothing crazy, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And she was there like studying, like she was literally had her books like on the counter or whatever. And the only other girl that I saw there was sitting at the bar with this guy, and that could have been that guy's mother at that point, grandmother. Like it was crazy. So I walk in, I'm like, I hope something changes, right? So I walk in, boom, quiet. The whole time I'm there, this delinquent is dancing in front of me, and I'm just like, when did like you keep dancing for song after song? Is nobody else gonna
I
come out
love how
right now?
you call the kid the delinquent. Like this fucking delinquent.
That is like you should.
It
Where
is.
like what grade
Where
are
are
you
your
in?
parents? Yeah, so like, is that your grandmother over there talking to that man? Like, is that your
Yeah.
mom? Like, is this a family operation? Like, it's crazy. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, this
Family.
is the saddest fucking place I've ever been to. I definitely don't want to be here anymore. So like, I literally just put fucking like $40 like where I was sitting and slammed my drink and walked out. I was there for like, what's the like 5 songs for like, you know what I mean, like 3 6 9 12 15 20 minutes I was there plus my drink. Like I was like, this is weird, bro. Like I can't sit here and watch this fucking like this tween over here like
Oh.
with no body. Like I was so
This is
upset.
awful.
Yeah, I was so upset.
You were you
Jesus,
upset
man.
because there wasn't a woman there, or were you upset because this poor child was?
Sounds like the vibes.
I was
mean-
upset at everything. I was just like the
Yeah.
letdown. This is not a night of boogie here. You know.
You know what's
I-
amazing about that is there's like the totally opposite experience would be true for somebody else.
Yeah.
Like there's a creepy old fuck out there that
Oh,
would
yeah, he's
sit
like, "This
down
is my
and that
perfect-"
he would
Yeah.
spend his
Right.
entire night there.
Oh my
He
God.
might
I
rent a
love when
hotel.
it feels like it's a family and they're sad and they're
Yeah.
yeah.
It felt like a family operation there. Like
That's
it was
so
really weird.
weird.
Did you see
man.
any ankle monitors, dog?
Not particularly. No, I didn't. But
That what
See,
you
that
just
was
Scars?
that was the saddest. But
Oh,
you know, but
Scars,
there was
yeah.
definitely way. But I'd had amazing times. A lot of strip clubs. I had great times.
most of my strip club experiences are like that, but without like an underage looking girl. Although I did once go to a club in Mexico, and that was sketchy and really, really dark and sad, and the girl looked like she might not have been 18.
Never been to one.
They're a bummer
Yeah.
to me, man. Like it's
I always like envied the guys that could pay for sex and stuff like that. It would make it pretty fucking easy. But I'm just not into girls that aren't into me. So it's like,
Yeah.
and if you're forced to be there, even then, like there's, like I said, like, and I'm very particular with, I can go to strip clubs and not get a single dance. I'll go there, and I've talked to Nick
Right.
about this. Just the womanly vibe. Like I can't go
Yeah.
anywhere and get that. Like maybe I'll go to like a fucking Hooters or like a Twin Peaks or something like that, a restaurant like that.
right.
But even then, like I just love that woman vibe because you get that conversation, and even if it's forced at times, most of
Right.
the time they end up. I love some of the conversations I've had with some of these girls where it's like it's so crazy where I'm just like. I blow their mind and they blow my mind in different ways, and then
Same
we end up
here.
messing around and having a good time, and it's like I can just leave after that. You know what I mean? But I don't have sex with these girls at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm just like, it's nice to converse and like mess around a little bit, and then I can go home. I don't have any fucking.
This is so foreign to me.
I
just don't
never
understand
had that at strip clubs, but I would hang out with strippers because my buddy, every one of his like partners was a stripper for like 10 years, and he would try to hook me up with like their friends, and they're really interesting, fucked up people. Like Nick and I have talked about some of the stories. Like
I have
Oh, yeah.
friends. I
Dark.
have friends that I went to school with and girls I knew back in the day that dance, and it's like, that's wild.
Are they all fucked up?
I don't know. They're not that fucked
I
up,
don't
but
think
like
all of them are. Some of them you're like,
no,
oh, they're
there's
just
some girls where
making.
they're just like they're hot girls, you know. And honestly,
Yeah.
they're and now in our generation, I have a hard time. I have a hard time getting mad at them because I feel like it's even better than like OnlyFans type thing.
Oh, it's
Like,
definitely yeah. You
You know what I
usually
mean?
make
It's
more,
exactly
yeah.
like if you
Like, did
can
you see that-
capitalize for like a short period of time, and it's not out there forever. Over here, people aren't over there
Yeah.
taking pictures of you and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
I feel like stripping is like, hey, you did what you did, and like if you're not a fucking prostitute, you know what I mean? Like, I think dancing is like way better than like
Yeah.
openly out there on the internet.
I
Dude,
have
did you see-
respect for them. I don't mean to disrespect
No,
them.
no,
I just the places
either.
bum me out. Like it's all like the old men that really believe the kind of fake interaction.
I mean, yeah,
Something
it
about that
gets
bums
sad.
me out, and then the girls and the fakeness of what they're doing. It just feels
Yeah.
It's not a good place for
Did
me.
you see that OnlyFans? Apparently, I don't know who released the statistic. It had to have been OnlyFans. They released a statistic that was like 2 million women showed their like naked bodies on OnlyFans for less than $50 a month.
And that's the
Dude,
craziest part,
that's
right? Because they
brutal,
do
man.
like I've seen girls all the time where it's like $5.99 for 5 days, or you know what I mean, 7 days, and you're like, that's wild. 5 days or not, you're like, you're selling yourself for $5.99. Like, would you let me see your tits in public for $5? Like, that's crazy.
Well, and think we're doing this and we're worried about leaving like personal info.
Yeah.
Like that's out there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
I miss the girls back in the day where it was like no face, no recognition, no money, just in it for the
Just in
fucking
it for
thrill,
the
baby.
yeah, dude.
Just in it for the
Yeah,
game.
back in the day when
Just
you'd
in
find
it
those
for-
girls.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
like,
Those
holy
are all
shit,
the
is this her?
This is
you're like,
crazy.
what? And you're like, you never saw a face, never got any indication it was them. You're just like,
Dude, I
dude,
saw
this
this.
could definitely be this person. You know?
Please
Yeah.
don't keep this in. But I saw this chick like 15 years
We're
ago
keeping
on the
it
internet.
in.
It was like legitimately, she had her own like website, and she was
Yeah.
like, "I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
college. This is a 4-year thing that I'm doing, and then as
Yeah.
soon as I'm done with college, like I'm done doing this."
Yeah.
And it was like, it was really insane to see. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's something that's insane about like
Right.
you know, but that's why like the OnlyFans stuff is so attractive because it's like almost like a one-on-one connection. Like if you
Yeah.
subscribe to a girl's OnlyFans,
But
I never
a lot
have.
of times it's
Me
like
neither.
fake shit. Like there's guys doing that. Like there's like
oh yeah,
there's people you can hire to respond to messages for you. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
so
so you're
weird,
paying
man.
over here a pretty good chunk of change because you're on the premium level of this girl's OnlyFans, right? And you think you're talking to her, but guess what? 50 other dudes think they're talking to her too, and it's
Yeah.
and it's in reality it's 5 Indian guys she hired for fucking whatever rate to answer back to these messages, and you're sexing
Right.
with some fucking dude. It's
Yeah.
not, it's crazy. I
that's
don't
pretty cool. I mean, it's the illusion,
Fuck,
right?
man.
It
Like
is
that's
an
all
illusion.
people really care about. It's the
It's like
illusion.
AI.
Yeah,
bro.
Like,
but
if
if,
you
it
s-
feels real, it's a different.
If you stood up
thing.
again, like if you were told like this is a science experiment, and this is all true, like we wouldn't lie to you. There's a woman on the other side of this hole that you just stand in front of, and she's gonna whatever, and then
Yeah.
it like if it was a man, right?
Tom Segura has a
and you
great
didn't
song.
know any better, and you didn't know any better, would
song.
you?
Great song about that. Great joke about that. What you're saying exactly.
Yeah, would you care even?
Exactly.
Do you
That's-
think I'm curious? Like Louis C.K. has that thing where he's like, if you're on on the subway and you like it's really tightly packed, you like, oh, my elbow just hit a tit. Like
Yeah.
I know that was a tit. Do you think you'd know if it was a man? You'd be like, that is a masculine jaw.
I mean, I don't know.
Listen, I like Tom Segura says in there where he's like he's trying to make the point where men are because like girls will be like, oh, I'm way hornier than a guy or something,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, you don't understand. Like guys are sick, right?
Yeah.
So he's like when he went to the fucking porn store or whatever when he was younger, that guy was like, hey, there's a little hole back there. You put your
Right.
pecker in there. So in a second, he's like, is it a girl? And he's like, you see any other cars in that parking lot, Junior? You know what I mean? But he's like, but I say that if he would have just been like, I don't know, I'll probably have been like, I don't know either. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dudes are real gross in that way.
Yeah, if anybody wanted to see dudes do discussing shit, guys would rule OnlyFans. Like,
That's very
That's
we
true.
would
so
just do
true.
the most craziest Pain Olympic type sexual
true.
fucking degrading things.
If that was like the main
If that was the thing, like imagine that switched up, right?
That's
And like
true.
these girls were paying billions of dollars to see us spread our ass cheeks. Like,
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
set, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Set.
Yeah.
Set me up for life.
I would be doing things like taking a load up my ass and then like wearing underwear all day
Yeah,
and
I
then
would just
selling that
let
underwear
girls-
at like $300 a pair.
just let 5 girls do blow off every inch of my body while they just like service themselves with me. Like I'm just and they're just like I'm just getting billions and getting
So you have a fantasy about
Bitches.
women. I just imagined immediately it being gay. I just thought it was gay.
directly to Pameos.
super gay. Yeah, it's okay. Everybody has their niche, bro, but it's the money that you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was like a stealth diss. Like he's just like, yeah, that gay shit you're talking about. Like, that's
Yeah,
so
check this
funny.
out. I would have a harem of women.
That's great. Man. So, what do you think would happen if we got swatted? Like, how would you react? Like,
Blaze of Glory.
fuck,
I would take the
man.
opportunity to
I have
suicide by
no-
cop.
I have nothing wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't care. You can just walk in and just sit here.
But I'm saying, like, SWAT team comes in.
Oh, would I-
my
yeah, I would-
initial reaction
getting on
would
the
be
floor-
to get a gun.
No, I'm
because
getting,
I don't know. I mean,
I'm getting. Well, if I know it's a SWAT team, like they're announcing themselves.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm saying, like,
getting
that's
on
why I
the floor
assume-
and putting my hands over my
If
head.
somebody
well,
just
the fucked
busts
up
in
thing.
somewhere, I'm
That's
like
the
getting my
fucked
gun.
up thing
Yeah, if
is
someone
the
just-
stories where they just like
have
break
heard-
down
I
the
have heard
wall and
places like
shit.
that.
Like,
That's true. Yeah.
they just go.
I mean,
We
'cause
want to
Pablo-
use an excuse to use our like pseudo military hardware and
see,
just
we would all
fuck
for
this
sure
place
die
up.
because I would immediately go for a gun. Pablo, yeah, we would all. I would arm everyone in here immediately.
That's so scary, man.
My first reaction was someone knocks on my doors to get my gun.
Yeah, me too.
It's a very unfortunate thing, but it's like you hear too many. Like there's like TikTok videos of like challenges where they'll go and literally kick down people's doors. And
Yeah, man.
if they're not at home, they'll go in there. They'll be in there. They'll be like, "Oh my God, look! I'm inside somebody else's house right now. This is so crazy. Check
Right.
it out!" And you're just
Yeah.
like, you're breaking, entering, and you're also recording yourself, outing yourself, breaking and entering. Like, what are you doing?
I
with
used to
yourself?
hunt down meth heads that would live stream doing meth on YouTube
Really?
and then go
Oh,
break
yeah.
into people's houses. And there's a guy, like, there was one that was really famous and it got taken off of YouTube, but this guy is just super confused, like, in someone's house, and just nothing he says makes any sense. And, like, I clicked on it and I rewound and, like, watched him break into the house. And he's like trying to steal a TV, but he's too fucked up to even like he doesn't even know where he is. He's like, "Is this my house?" And then you hear him like the police come, and you hear him all confused and like go confront them and leave his live stream going as he gets arrested.
That's fucked up.
I miss the good old days with YouTube when you'd find really fucked up shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was some
like he
like,
found
just-
Fed Smoker before Fed Smoker.
Dude, I collect like it's like my YouTube
Archive.
subscriptions used to be like a menagerie, like a zoo of bizarre, interesting people.
Yeah.
And Fed Smoker was like one of the top people. A whole
never
bunch
even-
of them
I've
have
never
had their
seen that
videos
guy.
taken
If you don't
down.
know who Fed Smoker is, please go watch a couple of Fed Smoker
Yeah, dude.
videos.
He's a legend. He's
Maybe I have in
insane.
passing. I just don't know.
You might have.
I just not a
I'm
subscriber.
sure you've seen him. No, because
Yeah.
you watched YMH
Yeah.
back in the day. You definitely knew who Fed Smoker is.
Yeah, he's the best, man. But what you were talking about with like, going to 11 when someone knocks on your door. Have I shown you? Did I show you the video of my wife's piano teacher? Her Ring camera at her front door. Just they get a ring, and it comes up on their phone. They're like, "Who is that?" And they look, and it's just this weird guy. And he's like trying to reposition something, and she goes to go answer the door, and as she's going, she realizes it's a 12 gauge. Like the guy's holding a 12 gauge shotgun, and they called the police. It took them like 3 hours for the police to show up, and the
Yeah,
guy's
that's
just
crazy.
banging on the door for
Oh my
hours
God,
with
no.
this shotgun. Her like 7-8-year-old kid is just crying in
That's
his
why
room.
you need a fucking weapon in your house.
Yeah.
because-
I mean, if
Yeah.
if it were, I would have a rifle pointed at that door, just waiting for him to do more than knock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, that I would not like somebody banging on my door. At that point, I don't know. I think you might even be protected.
No, I wouldn't. No, definitely. You gotta
you
be
wouldn't
careful.
shoot first.
Fuck
You wouldn't
no.
just shoot through the
No,
door.
unless like if he's just banging on the door. No, I'm not shooting.
Yeah, that's smart, man.
I would be like holding an angle where I'm like not directly in front of the door. Like I'm just.
I mean,
somewhere
that's
where
pretty
I could
fucking
just-
traumatizing for 3 fucking
Dude, that-
hours. Like,
that
I
poor
don't know. I'm not
kid,
dealing
man.
with that shit.
Makes me so
I
mad.
might pull up on him, like go out the back. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I would shoot him. I'm not saying I wouldn't shoot him. I'm saying, bro, you need to get the fuck away from my house right now. You're traumatizing.
If
my
I'm
kid
there
and
with my
wife.
kid, I think I probably would.
But what did he?
And
he
I
was,
could
he
get
went
in
there to
trouble
kill
for it.
someone.
So
You
he
don't show
stayed
up
there
to
the whole
somebody's
3
house with a
hours.
gun.
The reason why
He
he
stayed there the whole time. The police picked him up, and they're like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
His girlfriend was sleeping around with someone. He went to the wrong address.
See, and like that's how people get fucked up.
Yeah,
because of mistakes, and you think you're not gonna fucking like get shot, but you don't know that fool could. I mean, yeah, and granted, do you want to wait till he kicks down your door? Maybe
Right.
in a state that doesn't fucking have your back, but at the same time,
yeah, dude, I'm not going to jail for
I
this
think
shit.
I think you might be real smart with
I'm not
this.
going to jail
I
for
think
this shit.
I'd make a mistake,
I'll probably go
and
outside
I
and try
wonder
beating
how
that
it would
fool's
all
ass.
go.
I would definitely have the cops on the phone, and I would tell them like, "Hey, I have a rifle pointed at this dude through the door.
Yeah.
If he does anything more than bang on my door, I'm gonna kill him."
That's
I
smart.
but see,
man.
there's fucking video of like people in Texas, I think, and like they're at an apartment complex, and he's literally like knocking at the door, and you can see him on his Ring camera, like knocking the door, and he's like, "Oh, we're here to change your your AC filters or
seen
whatever,
that,
you
yeah.
know." And then I'm
That
like,
sounds
"Fuck you
familiar.
guys!" And he fucking shoots through the fucking door, bro, and nothing happened. And granted, could have been worse. He could have fucking hit somebody in the apartment over. He could have fucking hit
Yeah, he
those
used to-
guys.
He
and
didn't even
be-
he used a rifle. on
That's what
him,
I'm saying.
but
Like
could've
he
went straight
fucking
through the
could. Yeah,
building.
nothing happened to that fool. Like I don't think like that's a thing where like even
wish we had a
cops,
lawyer
dude,
to
like
contact.
all you have to do is say that you were fearing for your life.
We should ask AI. You think AI would be able to help us?
Yeah, I
with this?
don't give a fuck about dying.
Yeah,
you can't
it-
die, bro.
It probably
AI
would.
can
It would
interpret
give
the
you a
law.
really good legal answer.
Yeah, I
Legal
think
answer,
AI
yeah.
can interpret the law.
Dude, it's gotten so good. Like the conversations I've been having with ChatGPT, I'm like,
Are you sad
Holy
that you
shit.
lost your best friend because they updated him? I
No,
was just reading
it's-
some people
You're
where they were
such an
like,
asshole.
they were like, "Oh my god, I have never had a person to
Yeah.
talk to, and ChatGPT really just I could come home at the end of the day
Yo, Pablo, have you seen people are tuning their cars?
with GPT."
Dude, yeah, it's
like, right?
crazy.
So
Dude,
good.
all you have to
Yeah.
do is tell ChatGPT, I have these components, make a tune for my car.
That's wild.
And use previous
HP
like
tuners or
examples.
whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
and dude, it'll do it. And you
That's
don't need you
awesome.
don't need a tuner.
Yeah.
Tuners cost so much fucking money.
That's
For
actually
sure.
what I wanted to. I've actually started to try and use it to help me write my app that I want to do.
so
Makes
So like
sense.
code it and like, but then now
Yeah.
I'm even considering trying to like even find somebody on like Fiverr or something, like hire someone first,
Yeah.
like get an over, because if I can just get them on a deal, like be like, "Hey dude, if you would just, you know, if you want to do like a lump sum or something after a certain amount of time, like I can pay you like if it takes off, you know what I mean? Or if you want to go like percentage wise, if this turns into a big thing, then you'll be paid forever. Like, you know what I mean? Just
Right.
help me build this good fucking app that I'm thinking of, and we'll set it off. You know what I mean? Just find a good fucking coder that will take me serious
Yeah.
and be like, "You know what? I see the vision. Let's fucking build it."
What's your idea?
I'm not gonna fucking talk about it on here.
No,
You
let's
stupid.
no, tell everyone.
No,
no, yeah, you got to keep it.
No, tell everyone your idea, Pablo.
no. Why don't I?
It's
Not
like
do
you go to strip clubs and it scans the girls and tells you if they're underage.
That's his idea.
Fuck, that's really good.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck,
That
I
might
gotta
be,
call the
that might be
FBI.
pretty good, dude. Yeah,
It just automatically contacts
actually
the
saw
FBI, so
something-
you don't even feel like a snitch.
I saw something at the Comedy Mothership. Now they're doing face scans, where now if you're like any sort of nuisance, any sort of heckler, you're causing problems, or like you get too drunk or something like that, they automatically know when you come back next time you're a troublemaker by facial recognition, and that just won't let you
Just
in.
bounce you out.
It's
Dude, that's
it's so good.
crazy.
Like it's scary and it's really fucking shit up. But if we use it right, it could
That's
could fix a lot of things. But it's in the meantime before we legislate it with how they've illegally just scraped all the data of the internet, all of our data that has like value, every artist's data. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
It's an ethical nightmare right now, and it might never stop being an ethical nightmare. And no matter what, even if they were doing it right, it would cause all kinds of disruption and problems. But it's one of the most incredible things we've ever done, and it really, you think about like you have an idea for an app, but there's like this group of people, a very small group of people that do development. Yeah, like there's
I
a
was just
small
joking
group
around.
of people that actually do develop apps, like that actually are programmers, and they're incredibly expensive to hire. You have all kinds of human error stuff, you have egos you have to manage, and programmers are a specific type of person,
Yeah.
and it often, you know, they're incredibly talented, but it what we've seen with tech is like it goes in a specific direction, and you know, like things can go wrong, especially when they go public and to make a profit. Like they
And
use
I
algorithms that just increase, like, you know,
if I get that big to have
tension.
that type of problem, then that'd be great. I don't even, at that point, because I've watched like videos of guys who use AI to write these apps, and they're
Vibe coding, yeah, it's so bad right now.
and it's like crazy.
It's a
And I'm
mess.
like, they use these AI tools to write the code to do the app, and I'm like, but I've never seen anything quite as complicated until I saw one where I was like, okay, that's kind of like what I'm trying to do. So it is
Yeah.
maybe possible to tell it to do it something.
Soon it'll be, you tell it what to do and it'll, like within the next like 5 years, I'd imagine, like you tell it what you want the app to be and it'll make it, and a coder will look at it and go like, that's really clean. But right now it's a mess.
You think cybersecurity's fucked?
I think a lot of things are fine.
Because, well, with quantum computing stuff, like I'm certified with Security Plus. Like I got
And I was
into a lot of that
studying
stuff.
a lot too. I didn't have my
Yeah.
certifications, but I remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
And I was definitely studying for it. So I have an idea, but I am not certified. But I could see where like running checking back logs and checking ports and things like that.
Right.
You can definitely teach an AI to like penetration tests and like really like set something up to where you don't have to do
Yeah.
much. Like if you had access to your own
That's
AI
the whole
software,
thing. Yeah.
like if you've seen the movie Her,
Yeah.
they
That's great.
so they
You haven't
sell,
seen that? You need to watch
oh
that.
you need to
It's
watch
good,
it.
man.
They sell like an
good.
operating system that's kind of like a phone or like a little earbud, right? But it's like a phone and it's like it's personal to you. So
Yeah.
it's like it's not like everybody's going online to talk to Grok. It's like you have your own AI in your ear, but it ends up being that it's not like that. They're actually talking to more people than you know, but you feel like it's talking
You feel like
to
it's
you.
just for you.
So you get kind of like attached to this thing, but in reality, it's almost as if you're going to a website like everybody else. So
it's already kind of like that.
it's
with
already kind of like that.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's really crazy. So it's like at some point, so if you had your own AI to run these tests, penetration wise, like you could even just set it on its way in some sort of system. You have you can already do that. You can already have your own code set up to run these tests. Now you don't even have to write that code. You can just tell your AI to go in and it will already know what to do because the learning is out there on the internet.
Did I tell you about? So after I got the Security Plus, I was trying to get like a really good government job,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
and it fell through because of personal shit that happened with the guy that was trying to get me the job, and some kind of an
Yeah.
affair,
Yeah.
accusations of an affair or
Lovers
something. So
quarrel.
it all got fucked
These
up.
things happen.
But yeah, there's a weird thing where it's like we're all afraid of quantum computing and AI. It's going to hack everything. But if you then use AI and quantum computing to create a defense,
Yeah.
then it's
It's like
different.
battling
so.
against it itself almost, and it's
Yeah.
like
Well, with
trying to beat itself. Is
Quantum
like,
computing, I would be like impossible, but
no, but like it's almost not because now you're having AIs that are run off quantum computing. Eventually, you're gonna have that. So like, they're gonna utilize anything you give
I
it.
don't like. Will quantum computing do AI?
I don't know about
don't
that,
think-
but
It's a different
but
kind
it,
of-
it definitely. I mean, AI will use a quantum computer at some point
Right.
and will do really
almost
brilliant
like it's
stuff
gonna be
with
an
it.
extension to itself. It's
Quantum
not-
computing is good for like.
I just don't know if that's happening yet, but I don't know.
My understanding is that quantum computing would be amazing for like massive simulations that we wouldn't be able to do with
like
standard
rendering
computing.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be amazing for all. I don't even know about rendering, but like cryptography
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
weird,
Yeah.
complicated
Yeah.
I
math
think our
problems.
current hash system is gonna be obsolete once because it's gonna be
For
able
sure.
to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Like we're
I'm
at what
Yeah.
216 something or whatever. 516 to 527 hash or
512.
something. Yeah, 512 hash. Whatever the fuck it's called, but the current, cryptography standard is like gonna be broken with a quantum computer very easily. So
Very
I don't
quickly,
even know.
yeah.
I'm sure they're already
RSA.
getting
Yeah, but like, will you be
Damn,
able to?
I need to brush
like,
up on all my security
Would
plus
you
stuff.
be able to create security systems with quantum computing?
Yeah, because like I said, it's
You'd
like
be able to create cryptographic, like public-private key sets and stuff that are. So you have a public key that's just out there, and then you have a specific private key you generate, but it's all based on like an algorithm,
And
and
these AIs can build an algorithm off of anything. you
they'll
tell
be
it,
able
yeah.
to build one that's
Super
yeah,
parameter
incredibly-
specific wise. You know what I mean?
It,
You guys
it'll
are
be
fucking
interesting to see.
nerds.
It'll be interesting to see how it all goes.
Yeah,
I think we just like, if anybody's listening, we just lost all of them.
yeah, maybe.
It is something people should know about with where we're heading.
Yeah.
But yeah, you might be
Back
right.
to what we were talking earlier.
The point I forgot though. I'm so sorry to
Oh,
interrupt.
yeah,
but the
go
thing I was
ahead.
trying to say was, so I did all that security plus stuff for that job, and then I both weirdly have like really good security with all my passwords.
Yeah, I try to as
But I also did an experiment where I opened the Telnet port, which is really dangerous.
Yeah.
But I did it to see what would happen,
Mm-hmm.
especially because I was trying to get this job. I wanted to see what would happen. And then a couple weeks in, I was just like, I'm going to open Notepad and just Control V and just paste. And what popped up was an old Excel document my wife had that has all of our usernames and passwords filled with Chinese text that was like notes of like what each thing was.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
So wait, what's the port that you opened? What is it?
Telnet, it's 23, port 23
Yeah,
is
well,
really,
you-
really
You
dangerous
can
to
get
leave
in
open.
and have access to a lot of things.
It is cool though if you open it, you can like there's still someone hosting. You can type in like a Telnet address if you have the port open, and it plays the entire original Star Wars: A New Hope movie, but in ASCII.
Oh, yeah, you
like
did show
or
me- you
just
told me about
just
that.
text like floating, and it goes through the whole thing. It's
Yeah.
so good.
And that's what it is like port security is very, that's what like you're going in and testing these for companies and like small businesses or whatever, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
these
you want
ports-
to do pen tester
Yeah,
stuff.
I love
That's
physical
right.
pen
That'd be
testing as
cool.
well as like, online server pen testing with ports and stuff like that. Because it's crazy what you could have access to. Like, even with your run of the mill routers and stuff like that. If you don't change your password that your router comes with, it's like a jumbled mess
Yeah.
of whatever, that can be broken pretty easily.
So easily.
Like if you don't change that right away and change it like to your security settings and double auth now that they have whatever double authentication you can get, like you can get into places. And then people who use public Wi-Fi, you're
Oh, yeah.
fucked.
You're open to
You're so
everything.
fucked. And I know me too. I'm probably fucked too because I use at work. You know what I mean? I use public
Yeah.
Wi-Fi and you're like fuck. But it's like it just all depends on what you're doing and what you're like, because if somebody is taking advantage of an open Wi-Fi, like you could have access to a lot of things. Like it's crazy if you know what you're doing.
I don't do anything on any public Wi-Fi.
That's so
though.
crazy.
I really should stop using it. Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I won't do anything dangerous. I won't
Dangerous,
do
exactly.
any kind of transaction or like, yeah.
Oh yeah, just don't sign into shit actively.
which
while
is
you're-
really dumb. Cause
But
I
if you're already
do-
signed into somewhere and you just go into
Fucked,
that,
yeah. I
It's
do
the other
it.
thing.
I do it and I
Yeah.
regret it. I'm so dumb. I don't know. And I say it all the time. I leave my Bluetooth on. I do
yeah,
fucking
I fuck up
stupid
with
stuff.
leaving my Wi-Fi on.
Wi-Fi, exactly. You're all and like the craziest part, if you do leave your Wi-Fi on, it's always searching for something to connect to. Your Bluetooth is always searching for something to connect to. If you can sit there and everybody has their Wi-Fi on or their Bluetooth on in Walmart, but they're not connected to it, you could possibly connect to that shit.
Dude, we're so fucked.
Yeah. Security wise, it's really bad.
It is. And the thing is, like, they already have all of our personal info.
Yeah.
And is that, I'm not even talking about like China here, though they do, but like our corporate
Yeah.
the tech companies like have everything.
They did it legally too.
They
with our
already they
consent.
know more about our like Freudian psychosexual hardware than we do
Yeah.
and software.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah,
know better
yeah.
than we.
Yeah, they probably know better than like the lead psychologists.
Oh my
like,
god,
the
they have the
consensus
data
on-
to prove it. Like,
Yeah, man. I get ads that are
man,
really,
that's awful.
really specific to like
yeah. Oh yeah.
to
Dude, that's so crazy.
kinks I
like,
have and stuff. Yeah, it's
like
like selling
large-
Allstate insurance with like a girl's
Dude,
feet, and I'm like, fuck.
dude,
Thank you
fucked.
for interrupting
exactly.
with
I
that.
have
I'm
the
sorry,
same
man.
thing where it was fucking. I was super funny because the ad was for like carports and like a fucking crazy leather suit with like a cover for your dick. You know what I mean? I was like, why is there like coilovers next to like a bodysuit, like a crazy sex bodysuit? I was like, these are really specific. Like,
That's so funny.
When I
Coilovers.
mentioned the ad, you were gonna say something like you
Like
were
an
like,
ad,
oh,
like
it's
a
fucked up.
targeted,
So what
really
kind of
specific-
we've
Oh,
given
I
our
was- okay, all right,
embarrassing ads.
Fuck you, David. You guys are
I'm
dumb.
sorry.
I was gonna make a point about how insane it is. Like, not only do these corporations have like the most power, like politically, economically,
Yeah.
they legitimately have like the most advanced like psychological like panel on all of us. Like,
Yeah.
they know more than anybody in the world. You know,
and then
that's,
you go
that's
and
like
you
a
do
really
23
scary
and Me,
thing.
and they have your DNA too.
Like, oh, yeah, of course they're
Yeah.
going to take advantage of all of that. It's not even like like that should be regulated.
It should.
That should be something like, hey, you cannot take advantage of people's previous search
That's-
history and
For sure,
You
man.
know what's interesting? That's something that's not regulated very much that I was into.
Is butt fucking dogs.
you are
No, I'm
really
just
yeah.
kidding.
I forgot you
Please
did
tell me.
that
I
like
love
2
to hear
weeks
any
ago.
sort of
No, you butt
information.
fucked a dog like a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
like a dachshund. Like your hero's Sidney Portier, right?
Yeah, you're really into that.
Did you hear about that? Sidney Portier?
I have no
Someone
idea.
said he fucked a dog on his set.
No,
No, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know
He's
what
like
it
the
is.
like first big black actor. That
You're
people
like
take
interrupting
seriously.
people today.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
With
so
like fucking
regulatory-
dogs and stuff.
Yeah, good
Let's-
thing I can. Good thing I can remember my train of thought.
coming
So-
on feet.
So
Fuck you.
regu-
Can you stop?
Yeah,
You're like jamming us up here.
I'm sorry.
regulation wise, armed couriers delivering money,
Oh yeah.
they have almost no oversight, especially for little companies like I used to work for. Basically, it's like Brinks and Loomis are like the standard and whatever they do. But even then, there's no like regulatory system checking on them. They're making
That's
their own
crazy.
standards. They're making their own fucking,
Really?
Yeah.
So what are they like? What do you like? What's the cowboy shit they get up to?
I don't know, bro. I mean, think of it. Nothing in this world really goes without some company like that getting their hands on it. Money wise, anything comes out through them. The Fed, we used to go to the Fed over there in the town over. You know, it's crazy how much money is down there. Like
That's
you go
insane.
into the basement. I don't know. Have you seen the movie Mad Money with Queen Latifah?
No.
Look it up, and they actually have some good footage in there because it's exactly like that. It's a big room underground that is like big bulletproof sections. So like there's big
Interesting.
thick glass everywhere, and like you're allowed into like one section at a time. So like it's very secure and regulated. Like you can't get into one place without being in another place, but you're already locked in a bulletproof box. You can't go anywhere until they let you go somewhere. And there's just stacks of cash, like
That's cool.
boxes,
So like billions of dollars.
trillions probably. I mean, I don't know about trillions, but definitely millions and
Billions,
billions
yeah.
of dollars. Because like I myself have picked up and dropped off
Surrounded by
millions.
you're surrounded by billions of dollars.
Yeah, for sure. I
How
mean,
did that
wait,
make
okay,
you
let
feel?
let me ask. What kind of force do you think it would take to break in there, steal something, and
you don't
like,
want to do the Fed. It's way too secure.
Is there like military
Yeah.
nearby?
No, but they have their own like police force. There's like armed guards there, and like you go in.
Yeah, but
And-
what if you have
okay, so-
like 500 men with rifles?
Dude, Scientology They're gonna fucking take over that thing.
That's what
They've
I'm
got a
saying, like,
bunker.
Like, do you think
If you
it'd be
put a
possible?
fucking siege on them, I don't think they could withstand it for sure. No, if you had like a well, like if you had a bunch of dudes, there's no way.
But they got like lockdown shit where like giant
Yeah, so,
steel
like-
doors that people wouldn't get
yeah,
past. you
yeah,
think?
yeah, barricades and stuff. Yeah, you got to go through the barricade first, like at the gate. Like you have to go through that. Like they go and they search your vehicle around for
That's
explosives.
so
They
crazy.
they wipe your door handles down for any
Dude.
residue of
That's
bombs. and
crazy.
Get your IDs. And you can't even get in to the building without your company sending an email with your personal information. Like, this is me, this is who I am, and this is who's going in there. Who's I'm certified to carry a weapon and I work for this company and stuff
Oh
like
my,
that.
dude, that's
and then
insane.
That's
yeah,
so cool.
And so if you're not on the list, they'll be like, you're fucked. Get out of go turn around. Like
So
you
to
know,
David's question, how did being surrounded by billions of dollars make
oh
you
yeah,
feel?
sorry.
Yeah.
So,
oh
like,
no.
when-
I've been fucking everything up.
When I
don't worry about
first got hired, I went to that town over, and the training was interesting. That's where I met that fucking psychopath during my psychoval. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah, the psychopath.
So
Did he do the psych eval?
yeah, but he cheated
That's
off
a
me.
perfect person.
He
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was trying to
Another
cheat off
person.
me.
Yeah, he
taking-
cheated off for like a crazy question.
So
It was
crazy.
like, have you ever thought about self-immolating? And he goes, "What'd you put for that question?"
Like, are you asking me if you ever self-immolated right now?
Yeah.
How the fuck would I know? Just lie.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever set yourself on fire and thought about
Dude,
it?
I'd be fucked with that question because, like, I'm all obsessed with monks, like those, like, Tibetan monks. I'd
Yeah,
be like,
the-
I have thought about it.
Yeah.
Dude, but that's the thing is like that's the type of shit they're wanting to know. You know what I mean? And your reasoning behind it. I think you can even like add to your answer or whatever. Like
That's
you know
so
what I mean? Like
funny,
comments
man.
or whatever. I don't know. But so when I walked in, like they're giving us a tour of the facility or whatever, and then he just points to like a little pallet on the floor and he's like, "That's a little over $1 million." And I was just like,
God.
"Really?" I was like, "It's a lot, but it's like not that
Was it
much."
was it in hundreds?
It was in various denominations, but literally $1 million is not much. In all hundreds, it's probably like you can fit
Oh,
it in
yeah.
like a brick, like
It's super
not
small.
very much. So like, I remember picking up money for banks because you would deliver from big banks. You would get money from the Fed, which is the Federal Reserve, take it back, and then you would take it to other banks, littler bank, like the banks we go to.
That's
You
so
know what I mean?
crazy that you did this, man. Like, my
Yeah.
Mr. Magoo ass, they'd be like, get this guy the fuck out of
I
here.
got pretty good training for the. I had to stay certified for, carrying a weapon in here and over there. The training, I got pretty good at shooting or whatever, and I haven't kept up with my shooting, but it was cool to have that skill at one point.
It's awesome that
And like
you
a
did
lot
that,
of
man.
times, it was like older guys in training, and I remember one time, it was literally so I'd go there for requalification for every year, right? And so
Right.
I'd go there to do both states, and they both have different requirements. But at that same time, I went and got qualified for shotgun, for 12 gauge shotgun, and
Nice.
none of the guys there had ever done shotguns because they were like ex border patrol, ex FBI, ex cops, and they all carry ARs. They're not really shotgun guys,
Yeah.
right? But I've just known shotgun since I
Don't
was a
have
kid.
trench sweepers anymore.
Yeah,
after
exactly.
World War
So it was one of the best moments that I was like, okay, I kind of belong. Like I kind of felt like I belonged. Where there was like older guys would go up and they were having trouble like loading the shotgun. They were having
Right.
and so the instructor would have to go help them and then so the instructor was like, "Who's up next?" And I was like, I just raised my hand. He's like, "Let's go." And so I'd literally just walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, load 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It took me like literally 5 seconds, if that. And
Yeah,
like
it's super
all
easy
the
if
old
you've
men,
done it
yeah,
before.
exactly. And all the old men were just like, hell yeah, and they all just fucking kind of dapped me up, And I was just like,
That's
at
awesome.
least I know I don't look like a fool because I know I did foolish things in other areas, but I was like, at least I
Yeah.
felt a little cool.
In episode 5, like, you talked about, like, the male mentor problem and, like, bad experience.
Yeah,
your,
for
your
sure.
father and stuff
Yeah.
who passed away
Yeah.
when you were
He
young
kind
and
of
stuff.
killed himself, but
Damn, man, I didn't even know the
Well,
whole
you
story.
know, you
I'm
just
sorry to
drink
bring it
yourself
up.
to death. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So
Well,
it's
that's like most people I've
it's
known
live by
too,
the
is-
sword, die by the sword. That's one of the big thing I learned is like, you know, do something you enjoy and let it fucking kill you if you wanted to. But
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If
wanna
you don't
burn
have,
out.
yeah, if you don't have progeny, if you don't have kids, then live and let live. Let people do what they want to
I
do.
just respect it because I even went to him kind of like man to man, like, you know what I mean? Like, why, like, I'm like, what can I do to help you? Like, you don't want to stop? Like, what the fuck? And then, like, nope, just kept doing what he doing. And I was like, you know what? Psh, do your thing then, homie, because if I'm not worth it, if my mom's not worth it, if you're, this is what you want, send it out.
Yeah,
I'm not,
that's
what
not
can I
cool,
do, man?
man.
Stop you? I don't know. Like, you know?
Like I think about that with my kid, and what I don't mean to like denigrate your
No.
dad. I'm sorry, but that's fucked
I
up.
talk mad shit about him. Don't worry about it.
So fucked
He was a
up to
piece of
do
shit
that
to my
your
mom.
kid. Yeah.
Like he was not very respectful. He would like cheat on my mom. He would tell her like, unless my mom's a fucking liar, right? She would say some pretty fucked up shit. Like what? Like I never should have fucking got with you. You know, I should have dated this person.
Dude,
You're just like,
alcohol
Yeah.
can bring out.
It's- Yeah, it's weird. I saw that recently with somebody who's like unfortunately not in my life anymore.
yeah.
But yeah, alcohol would turn them into a totally different person.
That'd be
and it
funny
was-
if you're talking about me and
No.
like you just block me out of your life now.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. No, but yeah, it turned them into a
Yeah.
totally different person.
It's scary, man.
like while they're drunk, and if they stay drunk,
Yeah.
that's just who they are now.
yeah, I
Like
see that.
anyone who gets violent and confrontational when they drink, like you're out of my life.
Yeah.
Or I have people in my life who are like that who haven't drank in decades.
Yeah.
But if they start drinking, like I'm out and I'm disconnecting.
Yeah,
you know?
can't do it.
So bad. But what I was gonna say, I remember from you doing that security detail
Yeah, it
that
was a
you
lot of fun.
had male mentors there.
I did. I
And you
learned a
talked
lot
about
from
that.
one of the guys. Even he freaking died from COVID. He was a bigger guy. Him and his brother. Shout out to the brothers. But he was just a big guy. Like we would go out to freaking go get buckets of chicken from like Albertsons, and like, that fool would pull up. He's like, dude, you can get a whole bucket of chicken and eat all day. And so that fool was just munching all day, but like
Yeah.
so like all day I'm like tortured with like fried chicken smell in the fucking armored van, and you're just like, oh, it smells so good. I'm over here eating a salad, like, you know what I mean, like
Nice.
and like, but a lot of those guys are just like so different. Like
That's like again, live by the sword, die by the sword, right?
he
Yeah.
definitely
My
live
brother.
by the fork, die by
You
the
gotta
fork.
have dude. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
have
go.
mentors that aren't like living by the drink, dying by the drink, living by the KFC.
Yeah.
You gotta have mentors.
Yeah,
you gotta have
dude, my
different
brother
mentors.
worked with a guy. My brother's a landscaper. It's like 100+ degrees out, and he's working with a guy
brutal.
who's like almost 400 pounds. And this, this dude's like laying on his belly, like moving stuff around, and like that's like.
That's why it takes so
That's
long
so
for them to get the
wild.
construction jobs
Dude,
done.
it's like, well, not anymore. That guy's probably dead right now. But
Dude.
what a crazy job to pick.
They
if
just
you're-
leave him in the concrete,
I remember
and they
when
just
I-
put up like a fucking cross with roses on it.
That's aggressive, dude. Because I remember when I was doing, I was traveling for construction, and I had no idea what it was gonna be, and it wasn't luckily as bad as it could have been. Like, cause it wasn't like straight up construction, but it was a lot of building, a lot of drilling, a lot of different things,
Yeah.
and I was dead
Bruh.
as a big guy.
Dude,
Oh,
that
for
water
sure.
bottle right next to the mic is gonna be a nightmare. Can you? I'm sorry. I'm like, but it is gonna be a right, David.
Dude, there's a whole lot of stuff that'll be a nightmare. I'm sure most of it's my fault. with
Drink
this
some
one,
water. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, where's
There's water right here.
Like where's water?
He's drinking. He's like going for another
I'm
sip.
like,
of,
there's no water, so I'll just keep drinking this bottle.
God damn it. I'm working with animals.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just do this by myself. Should just drop you guys.
Just go on OnlyFans and get fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
Or
and I'll
stockings.
talk about it. Like while it's happening, I'll be like, "This one is pretty rough."
It's a mix of diarrhea and like 4 construction workers' loads.
What do you think, Pablo? You think I should go on OnlyFans and start getting fucked in the ass?
Yes.
All right, he's pissed off.
We often like to think that the way to become a good person is to look within, find one's true self, the sort of natural self that we have. And once you've found that self, that natural thing that you are, the goal is to be sincere and authentic to that true self. So if we stick to what we naturally are meant to be, the gifts that we're naturally endowed with, that's how we can be a sincere, authentic person.